according to Femi Fanikayode, he said, I have been reliably informed that it is the intention of the federal government to eventually close down social media completely in Nigeria. Until that time comes, they intend to make it a criminal offense to use social media without NBC approval or registration. Nigeria is now a police state. I think somebody was saying that in 2023, if there's going to be election in the first place, that APC should not even have a moral justification to say they want to contest or to be saying one or two things. I say these people do not have shame, because we have a lot of gullible people. A lot of people are not even, they don't even understand where their problems are coming from. They don't even know who is even responsible for their problem. They will say, oh, their problem in general is from the politicians, this and this and this and that. But the so-called politicians that are close to them, that are within them, they don't even know those ones are even the real enemies, before you talk about the ones that are far away. Well, of course, the federal government will come out and deny it. And I was telling somebody that federal government came out, especially the AGF, came out and said, oh, people were saying that they wanted to use a martial law, that he was trying to advise Buhari to suspend the Nigerian constitution, that he never said so. He never did this and that. And I'm not saying that one, and with what you are doing now with this ban on Twitter, then what is now the difference? You are telling us that is not it. So they have been looking for ways. So it is not going to be a new thing, because this ban on Twitter is just a shock, a rude shock to everybody. Because of course the lawyer said they are going to meet. They are going to meet them in courts maybe by tomorrow, because this is weekend already. Now they want to make Nigeria a police state. They will see rush out and tell you that, oh, that is not the truth, but exactly what they are planning to do, because they've already started it. This has been what they have been longing for close to 2 or 3 years now, from Alhaji Muhammad, Abiy Muhammad. Hey, is this not the same man, Buhari, we all voted for in 2015 and 2019 respectively? So some people voted in 2015, but in 2019 they said, no, 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 no. Mbano, we can't continue with this kind of a thing that we have seen. And especially unless you are economical with the truth. And those, you can see that those people who are still supporting this government, they are economical with the truth in the first place. In 2019 election, during the campaign, when Buhari was interviewed, I think at NTA, when he was being interviewed with the vice president, you could see that the man is not, the man at that time, he was not articulated. What is the meaning of livestock? He does not understand. What is this? He does not understand. Oshibajo was just trying to cover up, and I'm sure a lot of all these politicians, they were there that day, but they were all ashamed. They were all ashamed the way Buhari was answering questions. So some people said, no, we can't even continue with this man. That 2019, we're not going to be voting for him again. We're not going to be voting for him again. But guess what? But some people 2019, they still voted. And that is what someone is saying here. That is this the man that we voted for in 2015 and 2019 respectively. And this kind of person in 2023, if there's a opportunity for Buhari to be voted in, if there's going to be that opportunity, this kind of person will still vote, because they will never see anything wrong. Well, please, with this government campaign in 2023, of course they will. Are you not surprised that all these politicians are not defecting to APC at this point in time? That is to tell you that they don't have conscience. They are still, a lot of them, they are still boasting that they are deep camping to APC. APC is even happy. And you'll just be wondering, what is wrong with these people? Is it not a governor of Cross River State that just decamped to APC? And we learned that a lot of them, some of the Southeast governors, they still want to defect. The governor of Ebonyi State, did he not decamp? When did he decamp? Is it up to 3 months that he decamped to the DC? And this problem have been like that since. So what are they saying? What are you saying, that will they be able to campaign? A lot of people will still forget. After what happened today, let's assume that an election is going to be next week. Before 2-3 days, a lot of people will forget. A lot of people will forget. Well, what are NAS members doing? They are waiting until they kill everyone. Of course, if the president of the Senate has already told you that anything that comes from Buhari is for your own interest, and that is what he believes, and that is what he has said. He has pledged allegiance to them, that he's going to do their bidding no matter what. Even your vice president, he said he's going to be loyal to Buhari irrespective of anything. So what else do you want? What else do you think? It is only strong thing that we change these people's mind. If not, left with them alone, nothing is going to happen. We warned, we cried and shouted in 2015 at the top of our voice that a leopard can never change its spots. The say Baba faithfuls, you all can see what you have caused us as a nation. With God, all things are possible. It will pass, but let the lesson be learned, which I doubt. Are you sure in your heart of heart you didn't vote for this government? This person is asking this particular person. Are you sure you didn't vote for this person at all in 2015? Because the West voted overwhelmingly for APC. Then others were called whalers. Now those that called others whalers are even wailing the more. This will affect all, for or against. More to come. If you feel you are innocent of all these problems Nigerians are facing, then do something about it. You can start by leading a protest. This one is addressing Fani Kayode and Coles. You want to make who they bankroll, you want who they bankroll and verse for she okay, the one politician, okay, not politician. Welcome to Nigeria, or should I say United UAR. I don't know what the full meaning of that whatever is talking about. Hello from Germany. How I wish that people listen to my able leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he said that the only zoo contraption on earth called Nigeria is not going to work, can never work, and will never work. Nde one Nigeria. You all have seen it. All praises to Chukwu Kike Abiame. Your whatever your name is behind all these stuffs, all those ESN to order. Instead, you were clapping for them. Now everybody hide on. See. Kudos to Dino, Saraki Atiku, Oji Kalu, Shoyinka, Pastor Tunde Bakare, Pastor Shibaju, and all their members, Rochas and so on. They've done us well. Sharia state loading. You can imagine. Okay. The problem is all these guys are actually afraid of Buhari, FFK inclusive. Come June 12th, we won't see any of them on the streets protesting. If it was Goodluck Jonathan everywhere for Don Red, everywhere for Don Red. If they think social media is the biggest problem, then they know nothing at all. In the 80s and 90s was what was used then. People adapt to every situation they find themselves. It is called resilience. It is put them in, put in their, okay, put in us or whatever. No human kiss injustice on the cheek and say I love you. Attack 1, 2 springs up. Attack 3, 10 springs up. What if you burn the old garden? New ones start growing. So who wins? Was this government lack what this government lack is rational thinkers. They think force is the only element of life, which is fire, but they forget water, air, and the rest make up the elements. Nigeria turning into North Korea. Twitter banned international passport deliberately withheld. North Korea loading. I thought they said passport processing will commence on June 1st. This is satanic and Nigerians must resist this. I guess this action is geared towards untold protests that likely hold on June 12th. The Buhari government is quite aware he has failed with no remedy in all ramifications. It's time everyone supports unknown government that know how to teach Nigeria government lesson. NBC offices have to be visited, giving holy anointing. Then Buhari government would know the bitter pill. You can imagine.